at Walmart. It's just another rainy, dark, dreary day in Washington State. I wonder why it rains so much here. So anyways, I wanted to tell a little story about why I don't like to drive in the car with any man. And this is just one of the reasons why, because I have several stories that I'm going to do videos on. But this is just to kind of warn women that you've got to be aware of these men and how they treat you. I am a living witness to going through hell driving in cars with men. Them almost killing me, wrecking my car, killing their friends. I mean, I have all kinds of stories, but today in particular, I'm going to tell you about this guy I used to know, and I'm going to call him TW, because those are his initials. And he used to be in the Army, and I met him, and I think I was like 20, maybe 23 or 24. I think he was maybe 19. I know he wasn't 21 because I met him. He was driving outside the Golden Mum on Bridgeport Way, and he had an Eagle Thailand, real nice car, and he had the rims and everything, nice system. And we exchanged numbers and we dated, and he was really nice, and I have to give him credit because he was the type of guy that would go to the store and buy you some groceries and bring it home and cook for you. I remember he made me the steak dinner, and he had like this secret recipe, I guess, how he used to make steak. And I remember I was upstairs blow drying my hair or something and getting ready, and he didn't want me to come downstairs to see how he made this steak. And I really wanted to get the recipe. And so I kind of snuck downstairs, and it was my house, shoot. And he seen me looking around the corner, and he just literally charged me and threw me on the couch, like tackled me. And I was like, wow, these Southern people really trip on recipes, because he didn't want me to see how he made this steak. And one day I'll do a video, because I got the recipe. And, but I got to get tackled for it. So, this recipe, I should call it taco steak and potatoes or something. But he was, otherwise he was nice. He used to let me drive his car, and he went to the fields, and he gave me a nice, like one of those floor model TVs back when those were the real, like the flat big screens they have now. That was like the top of the line. And so anyway, so we were friends, we dated, and it just didn't really work out because I met this other guy that was older, and he was too young for me. And I used to always say, oh, I never dated a younger guy. And then the other day it dawned on me, oh yeah, what about TW? So he's my little young guy story. I was like a little cougar. Well, if you call a cougar like 24 or whatever. But anyway, so one day he was living in Lake City, because he had got out the military, and I think he went to school to learn how to be an engineer or something. I don't remember. A technician or something. And he had got a real nice condo in Lake City. And he came by and stuff, and we caught up again because we had lost contact. And he wanted me to come down there, and I had went down there a couple times and kicked it, and I met his roommates and everything. And he was the type of guy where you could just have a lot of fun with. I mean, he was so much fun. But as far as settling down with or wanting to be with, I wouldn't know. You know, maybe he's different now. But so he picked me up, and then we're on our way to, Lake City. And he's driving crazy, like this crazy man. I think he probably was going like 80 miles an hour, really. And he had a thing where he liked to speed a lot. And I kind of was getting a little frustrated. And I think I knew he might have been drinking a little. I was a little bit worried. And I started thinking, is this worth my life? And, this guy's crazy. He's mad at the world. I don't know what his problem is. So I looked over at him, and I felt like we had a close enough relationship where I could say, please slow down. You're driving too fast. And he just had looked at me like a demon. And he just said, if you don't like the way I'm driving, get the fuck out of my car, quote unquote, And I just was mortified. I looked at him and I couldn't believe he would talk to me like that, and he was so disrespectful. And he knew